Where is... Shit. Subject is subject. How you doing? Let me pop out of this. Pop out chat. Didn't expect you to show so soon. I don't know if I told you this already, but you say really awesome, cool. I am doing pretty good myself. About to be on this internet talk show, internet radio show called on some website called Freedomslips.com. You know, the guy admits that he's libertarian-ish. You know what I mean? Or mostly libertarian. He agrees with 90% of what I talk about, what I say, but you know what I mean, how it can go. He says it's not an ambush, so we'll see. I ain't worried about no ambush anyway. I figure to hang out on here for a while, try to spread the word to my usual viewers, so after the show gets done, I'll go ahead and upload it for everyone to listen to, and yeah, see how it goes. Hey Jack, did you notice my newest video on the anti-taxer thing, where it already has like 3 downvotes and only 2 upvotes? Looks like I'm making a difference and pissing off motherfuckers. Let's see, you didn't see it? Well, I got a new video up, man, watch it. Well, later on. Let's see. Can I move this down? This music is either too quiet or it's too loud. I don't know. This fucking window, man. Yeah. Pennsylvania more than Ohio. Pennsylvania is bigger than Ohio. I think so. That's pretty close. La la la. Yeah, so it might be better than Ohio. Jeremy Weiss. Yeah, I seen your message the other day, man. Clicking that notification bell for me. Hey, could both of you guys later on do me a favor? In my newest video, the one I made a challenge to anti-taxers who, you know, they appear to want to downvote the video but not actually say anything. Do me a favor, just give those that video a thumbs up for me later on. Just to show these fools that you guys aren't asleep at the wheel. Wasn't expecting to have 3 anti-taxers be following my channel, so I'd really appreciate that. Now some of my older ones, they've been downvoted to hell. I think like there's one about the walk away movement. That one's got like 10 down and 8 up or some shit like that. So I'm pissing off people, and that's what I want to do. I want to piss them off a little bit, and shake them out of their fucking complacency. What should I play? Ooh, yes. Let's see, why is Chrome way up there? Let's get this out of the way. Let's see if I can move over just a little bit. Sometimes OBS does weird things. Let me see if. So I thought I'd just spread the word that tomorrow night I'm going on some website radio, internet radio, program called Freedomslips.com, and I'm talking with a guy about Twitch, my Twitch channel. If you guys use or do Twitch, just give the Everyday Progressive Show is also on Twitch. But the name of it is the Everyday Progressive. So I recently changed the name of the channel from what it was before to where it is now. So fucking I'm also just making a full-blown political channel, because there ain't really that many political programs on Twitch. So yeah, I mean, I just got to 100 followers on Twitch, a couple of paid subscribers already. So it's real neat. So if you guys can, later on check it out, or at least hopefully start spreading the word about it, because I seem to have more activity over there than I do over here. For some reason, Twitch seems to be a lot better with having people show up in your channel. Just like, yay, thanks, Jack, appreciate it. So what kind of game should we screw off with? Let's start Clay Fighters. Y'all probably haven't played this game forever. Where's the sound? Turn that down. Oh, turn down. Fuck yeah. I like playing as this guy. Sale needs to start playing games like this, man. I don't know if you guys have even seen this game before. It's like a bootleg Mortal Kombat, but with clay figures. Oh, she beat my ass. She beat my ass. She beat my ass. Yeah. She fucking me up. God damn, she putting a smack down. Time to beat her up a little bit. Damn, hell of a kick my ass. She came out swinging. Put the boot up your ass. Ah, cut her in half. So I thought I'd make a little live stream tonight. I don't know how long it'll last, but come on, boo, 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 boo. Come on, get her, get her, get her. Smash the buttons. About me being on freedomslips.com tomorrow night. The guy says, like your hairstyle. Yeah, it's all smooth. Buzz now. It's cheap. Come on, come on. Well, yeah, I'm be on there tomorrow night, see how it goes. 5 starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, cut her in half. Oh, now she messed me up. Oh, hell no. She gonna win this one. Damn. She killed me. She barely won that one. I'm gonna try one more time. There's Green Element. What's up, man? I'll play the Scaraboo. Ikadagi. Ikabadi Clay. What's going on, Green Element? What's going on? Just doing a little live stream tonight. Letting people know about me appearing on a website, internet radio show called Freedomslips.com. And I'm just going to record it, then upload it later on, but so you probably see it like tomorrow around 7 or 8 o'clock at night. But we'll be discussing some politics and things about Twitch and all that and other things. Yeah, like about crazy. Ooh, he got the long arm too. Shit. Yeah. So I'm just telling everybody I can, or at least give a heads up that I wanted to check out my new video on my argument to anti-taxers, and also check out, or at least have a heads up about. Oh shit, she killed this girl tough. Have a heads up about the internet radio show tomorrow night that I'll be on. So hopefully it goes all right. The guy claims to agree with 90% of what I say, but who knows? He says it's not going to be an ambush, but you know, libertarians, or those who identify strongly as libertarian, they kind of get ruffled if you really challenge their positions. Damn. So yeah. Glad you're all here. I mean, if the hill starts streaming, just let me know. Progressive voice. Just thought I'd do a good little stream. Play different games. Suck at this game. He does Mega Man X. What game should I fucking play next? Super Mario Kart. Fuck it. Old ass Mario Kart. Of course I want to be Mario. Let's try this one. Yeah. Rome. Start bumping everybody hot. Oh no, they're about to get me. No. Sam Cedar has a debate with a libertarian coming up on his channel sometime this month. Looking forward. Yeah, dude. There ain't many libertarians willing to go up against the fucking Sam the Hammer. Oh man, I haven't played this game in forever. Oh yeah, press B. That's right. Yeah, Sam Cedar, man. Dude's a monster, man. When it comes to debates and shit, he'll be getting them to admit shit. Like, okay, Sam, you got me. Oh no, I get my ass kicked. But yeah, I've been watching Sam for a while, man. Especially with some of his older interviews and shit. You know, he talked to he'll talk to some this one libertarian presidential. Ooh, no. Libertarian presidential candidate, and the guy was like, I don't know how to legislate freedom, Sam. I'm like, well, you need to come up with a better fucking oh hell no, I got did again. Come on, leave me in second place. The fuck. Barely pull that second. That's sad. God, I forget his name, but the guy looks like fucking I don't know, tall lurch or some shit. Have you ever seen Sam Cedar's video with this argument? This idiotic collar about the bell curve? Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that. I gotta watch. I think it's been a while since I've seen that. But Sam, dude, he's a monster when it comes to that shit. I think also Jordan Peterson backed out of the debate recently with what's his name, Richard Wolf, and yeah, Mr. Alpha Male punked out. Mr. Everything that he doesn't like is Marxism. He hoed right out, man. God, these right wingers are such fucking cowards, dude. It's unreal. They don't want to be challenged. They don't want to be debated. They just want to go up against people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about just to make themselves look good. And it's all they're interested in. Oh yeah, I love this game, man. It's no. I want to get the PlayStation Wii so I can get one of those converters where, oh shit, to where I can hook it up to the computer and just do live streams with the new Mario Kart and shit. Little fucker. Final lap? Jeez, how many laps does this thing got? I'm lapping these fucking dudes, man. For the way I'm going, I may not make it. Whew. They almost got me, boy. Oh man, but I don't know. Right wingers, some of these far right wingers are just fucking cowards. And I love exposing that shit, don't you guys? I mean, I'm wondering when Six and Hammer is gonna want to be bugging me in my live stream and shit. Hey, you gonna do a debate, man? Like, what you want to talk about? Believe me, he won't leave satisfied. Many a libertarian has fallen before me. Oh shit! I got the bum ass coins. Oh hell no! Forgot about those fucking rats. Whew. He almost got my ass. But it's a real fucking. Oh, they got me, little fucker. Boost! So, do you remember when the Chad? Oh, the Chad known as Mincap Kid. Yeah, what happened to him? He said he claimed to have just got off the internet. Wolf to beta lobster. I think the wolf would consume the lobster. Oh hell no. Don't hit me with it. They on my ass, man. They on my ass. Come on. Oh, you got my bullshit. I was watching a little bit earlier today. I was second to talk. The Rush Limbaugh on the Rush Limbaugh video he did. Now the guy that was called into Rush Limbaugh's show, God, that dude's insane. Saw that last night. Fuck yeah. Another loony bin right winger. Hell, I'd be oh shit. You know, I'd be ballsy enough to go. Oh hell no, these fucks be getting. I'm saying, I'd be ballsy enough to go up against that guy in real life and shit. I would. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I dare him to throw the first swing. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I dare you. Cause you got no idea what the fuck you're dealing with. I am not what I look like. I ain't no, what do you call it, a soy boy snowflake. Cause the guy that was on Rush's show sounds like the typical, oh shit, oh, barely second place. Sounds like the kind of dipshit that would, you know, get all emotional. You're communist and try to throw a punch. I'll dodge it like. And I'll be like, ha ha ha. And y'all would get me to see me go to work defending myself. but it's not real capitalism, it's corporatism. Anything can be corporatism. It's depending on how it's implemented and what, you know, how the enforcement is handled. Come on. Boop, boop, hat. See if I can see anybody. I went the wrong fucking way, god damn it. That was so embarrassing. I ain't played this game in like 10 years, man. Yeah. So if anybody's just joining the stream, tomorrow night I plan to be on a website called Freedomslips RADIO.com. Do a little radio chat with someone who's a seems to be a decent-minded libertarian who claims to agree with 90% of what I say, or at least he claims that. Which sounds good to me. And later, after the show is done, ah, you squished me. After the show's done, I'm planning to just go and upload whatever happened, so everybody can check that out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, just hanging out, chilling, relaxing, until maybe Progressive Voice starts streaming. I don't know. So, something to tell you that PV's a little annoyed with me, but I don't know. Could be my imagination. He ain't really reading my comments no more. Oh shit. Gotta be in third place, shit. Maybe you guys can shed some light on that subject. I mean, well, I wouldn't bug them about it, but... Where? Ha. That might just zip make it to the last round. I don't know about that. I've always been bald, man. I just fuzz my hair down real good. That's how I do it. And I got stuck. Second place. I just buzz it down every now and then. I should let the beard come back a little bit. It must get cold. Well, I don't get bald everywhere, so. So shit. I'm glad there's some people in here tonight. But I can't wait to see how that show goes tomorrow. Oh no, it didn't boost. God, I hate this. I think I hate this one. I'm not sure though. Yeah, but if no one's seen that anti-taxer video afterwards, just go ahead and check that out for me. Give it a thumbs up. Because I already got, I'm guessing I already have some anti-taxer dillweeds hating on my shit. Oh no. My friend caught his teacher masturbating in his classroom. He's jerking his gherkin. Be spanking his monkey. He said, ah! He walked onto the classroom. Oh shit, you little bastard. Nah. I'm gonna dip past you. He's like, what are you doing, Mr. J? This is Mr. Jack Mayhoffer. Fuck. Boy, that monkey trying to hit me. I didn't even get him, man. Oh man, he got his own little banana. At least I got second place, yeah, or I might get second place. You doing color guard with? How's that for? Oh no, I'm about to lose it. I'm about to zip past this dude real quick, in a straight alley real quick. I'm gonna turn this music back on. Let's see. Click, go in here. Damn mouse. Turn it back up a little bit. Too quiet. There we go, there we go. He's a ass. First place. Move you out of the way. Yeah, I got first place, sweet. Overall second. I bet y'all haven't seen this in a minute. Wait. I mean, feel free to stay. Feel free to stay as long as you guys like. I'm probably gonna be on for a couple hours just to, as people come in, say hi, tell them about the little show tomorrow. Probably won't be a terribly exciting stream, but let's do this though. I mean, unless there's a main particular topic you want to talk about, then that's gravy. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I want to start all the way over. There we go. Beautiful. I want to go back in for the free 1-up. Hey, do any of you have Discord? Thought I'd ask if you have Discord or not. Oh, nasty bird. Can't get up there. I do, but you do, but it doesn't download. Oh! I fell right the hell off, man. Sorry, Mr. Congo. Little bastard bird. Let's get you. Well, I'm just saying is when I have Discord and I trust him, we can connect on Discord and just talk mic to mic. I like to do that on Twitch too, so it's not just me talking. I mean, really, I think Sahil might want to do that. If there's someone he knows and trusts, then it would actually bring more variety to his show instead of just being. But you know, I guess he's got a certain way he wants to do things. Oh, another one. Nice. Got a free life. Maybe he should make something like Sahil Studios or something, I don't know. That'd be kind of neat. It'd be really great with me and him can collaborate on some stuff, but maybe, I don't know. Sawmill. I don't know, it seemed like I don't know, it seemed like he's, I don't know, cooled off to me a bit. It's a real shame though. Us progressives gotta stick together. Let's get this guy here. Us progressives gotta stick together, man. Oh shit. Oh hell no. What do you mean what happened? I mean, I don't know what happened. It's like he cooled off to me or some shit. He used to read my comments a little bit, now I hardly read them at all. Hope he doesn't see me as a competition or whatever. That would be stupid. I don't know, it seems that way. Maybe the fact that I have a show and he has a show, maybe he thinks I'm trying to take his Patreon money or some shit. I'm not trying to do that, man. There's plenty of money out there. There's plenty of market share going around for progressives. I mean, progressivism is about to get. Well, you could ask him, hey, did that joke I do? Oh, shit. Say, hey, that everyday progressive guy do something to annoy you, and see how he reacts. I mean, if I did, I didn't mean to. You little bastard guy. I can't get up here. Can't get up here. No, that's bullshit. I mean, you don't gotta ask him right away. Just if you gotta start talking, hey, Jack, hey, do that everyday progressive guy do something to you or tee you up or something. I know I talk shit, but hopefully he doesn't get all worked up about it. Cause it's come to think of it, you know, my username or screen name is kind of trolly. I'm really happy with the fact that I joined the color guard. Oh, okay, cool. I forget what that is, but I know it's got something to do with high school or school in general. Oh, get access to all kinds of cheerleader interaction. So, yeah. Boink. Boink. Play boink. Oh, okay. Well, I see. It might be an opportunity for me to get a chance to talk to her yet, or say anything. Yo, color guard, the plug uglies, the shit tails, the chit jesters, the farting thieves. You did? What did she say? I wish I had done it though. Looked like a lot of fun. I was a man for a lot of years. Okay. Her friend actually introduced me to her. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. That's serendipity. I'm stepping on these snacks. They said don't step on Snaky. I'll step on Snaky and break his fucking neck. Hell, I'll even eat Snack. The snack tastes good. Says be right back. Hey Jeremy, do you do Twitch? No, there he goes. Gotta run up this way. Boom, here we go. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Most games have like a paused text. Oh no! Little bastard fish. No, go away, you fishies. What's up here? The O's up here, nice. Dink. There's that. Ooh. Come back to me, fish. I got a million chances. I guess Jeremy dipped out. Or he doesn't want to answer. There's the end. Ratty. Oh shit, that's a little fish. Swimming straight on through. Hey everybody, this is low budget progressive voice. At least it has a smaller subscriber count. Yeah, you are. And the exit. Boom! Down over there. Nice. Boom, and boom. Oh, excuse me. And everybody left. Oh, maybe I was supposed to do that side. Shit. Come on. Yay, Kong again. Now this beaver motherfucker. Naughty beaver. This beaver smells like fish. And the beaver can't take it no more. Oh yeah. The mines. Oh, I hate the mines. Yeah. Hey Jeremy, you back yet? I wanted to ask you something. Oh. Come on, get it. There we go. This is why I wanted the frog. Good little haul. Here we go. Gotta place the ostrich. Got about more than a minute. More over here, yes. Some more over here. Let's try to get 300. Yeah, I got 300. God, 401, sweet. Barely at 400. It's 4 lives, man. Maybe go back all the way there. I was hoping Albus would show up a little bit. Let me see something. I got a sneaking suspicion. I'm just going to see something really quick. I guess he's not doing it. I just wanted to check something real quick. Thought maybe he'll start streaming because he got real quiet all of a sudden. Ah! Said. Probably play a different game here in a minute. Just to switch things up. What's up, Jack? Hey, Jack, have you reinstalled Twitch yet, man? Jack says he's back like a heart attack. Let me turn down his music. So. Have you reinstalled Twitch yet? What's up, Green? Hey, Green, I appreciate you showing up to my Twitch stream the other couple times, man. I appreciate that. Oh, you did? Hell yeah. Because tomorrow night, about 8 o'clock or so, I plan to be on Twitch tomorrow night streaming. As after the radio thing. Oh! Or the internet radio show thing. Can't wait to see how it goes. If it's productive or if it's a straight up shit show. And I'll handle it in my own way. Sorry, guy, you got a phone call. Okay. Hey, Jeremy, I was just wondering, Jeremy, if you have Twitch. That was it. If you had Twitch, if you mess with Twitch. If you don't, then it's okay. I was just asking you. So you had a phone call. I don't play a different game, man. I'll play something else. What game should I fucking play, man? Tired of playing this same old shit. Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, unless there's some videos you want me to watch. Fuck. What kind of games do I got? Something interesting, hopefully. I'm just gonna fire up the PlayStation 2 emulator. Go away. I don't typically watch Twitch. Nothing is just not. Okay, cool. I was just asking, man. No, I was just wondering. Let's play some fucking tricky. I need to upgrade to a bit more powerful computer so I can play some of these later game titles that I have, like City Skylines, as well as stream at the same time. You know, if I can just do that, that'd be fucking great. No, I didn't want to do that. Let's put you over here. Turn the music up. Come on, go hurry up. Oh hell no, I did not even do that. Resume. There we go, let's do that, here we go. Try to play something different. Because you can only see Mega Man X and Donkey Kong a million times, you know what I mean? Even this game's getting kind of old. I gotta upgrade to a better computer. So I start playing City Skylines and a couple other games I have that I can mess around with. Oh shit. Hell fuck that. That was bullshit. That was some boo boo. There. Oh fuck that. She barely hit the ground. I like starting off strong though. It's a little bit more. I don't know if you guys played this game before. I should do it this time. Oh hell no, she fucking me up, man. She like, That's the last time I'm doing this. I'm just gonna go with it. fucking character. Oh, don't you dare go down there. There we go. Finally. See, look at that. I already got the gold. That's why I do that. I might as well go this way. Yeah. I wonder if I can do this. He said, do an Uber trick. I'm like, no shit. God, barely pulled that off. Fuck me. Yeah. I just now see the green element. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah. Barely. Oh god, I thought I was gonna crash on there. The moment you think you're gonna fuck it up and then you're good. Yeah, I fucked around and kind of cheated a little bit in this game. Did a little save state magic. I got like almost over 2 million points in this level, but that's what save stating and kind of. I mean, just to see how high I can go, but it's kind of legitimate, but kind of not. Yeah. Come on. Watch this little bullshit. Ah, I didn't quite make it. Got about a minute to make it. Screwing around too much. No, 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 no. That would have been so good. Love this level. $80,000 points. I can't believe I already got some salty ass anti-taxers. Don't know how to go against my video other than downloading it. Bunch of fucking anti-tax losers. I can't believe that shit. I'm pissing them off already? Cool. They just can't stand that I expose their plot to be fucking leeches is what it is. And that's all that it is.
Congratulations.
Slow dreams. Let's get prepped up. Oh hell no, no, not again. There we go. Get on it, get on it, get on it. She would do that, like, slide right off and shit. This should be good. There, that's all I wanted to do. To get it tricky right away. There we go, yeah. You fucking amateur. Grab it, grab, 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 yes. Good deal, you grabbed it. And if you're just joining this room, tomorrow night I'll be on internet radio show website called Freedomslips.com, and after it's done I'll upload the show and y'all get to see how it'll go against a person who professes to be a libertarian, or at least a moderate libertarian. Get to see how that goes. The guy seems decent, so it's the main reason I'm doing the stream, other than just screwing around tonight. Grab it, grab it, grab it. You ain't even grab that shit. Yeah. Come on, can I do it? Fuck, I ain't grab that shit right. Sometimes this controller is not too responsive. What's up? She blasted right past both. Good thing I do the high scores. That's world class. Now let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can go big here. Yeah, I did it too, yes. We're going big like Biggest Smalls. Short but sweet level. Not a bad score. I get almost 1,000,000 points in this level.
Congratulations.
That's my best. Boop, boop, boop. Seesaw, there we go. Now your moves are tricky. God, I gotta get an upgrade computer just so I start playing SSX3. Now that was a great game. Never fucking mind. Well, at least I got that. Can I grab it? Sweet. I grabbed it. What about you? Nah, she didn't want to go up the thing. She did not want to go up the fucker. How about you? The other way. Get me the hell out of here. Just like what Trump said at the G20. Get me the hell out of here. I want to go home and eat some Big Macs. They don't serve real meat here. Maneuver. One, two, three, four. The stinky sailfish. Nah, that's no, that's no good. There we go. Go down the thing. Oh no, she might hit the thing. Fine, keep doing a long one. Finally got to the gold. Better get to the end. Or the checkpoint. There's Frankie guy. He's not permanently tricky. I'm bombing. Grab it, sweet. You didn't even grab that. Fucking whack. No, I don't want that. Get off yet. Fucker. Can I go the hidden way? Fucking whack. At least I have gold. Oh, this'll do for now. Showstopper. Let's do Alaska. I like Alaska. It's a bit hard at the beginning, but I think it's pretty nice. Can I get up on it? Oh, not quite. Get up on it! That was nice. Tricky, it's tricky. Gotta find where I can sort of. There we go, there's one. There's another one. Couldn't quite do it. Yeah. Oh, there's number 3. Can I get up here? Come on. Nice. Boom. Oh, and in the drink. I like how it almost throws me back into the water again. Ah, bum ass controller. I'm the showstopper, man. Small balls. This girl just wants to go anywhere she wants to go. This is the rough part I'm talking about. Man, no shit, Roselle. Haha. Thought I had the air. Oh, you want to do that? Come on, yeah, let's keep hitting my shit. This is wacky, wacky, whack. I barely made it. No, did the long one. Gonna have to go down this one. Fuck. Well, at least I got that now. I don't even know if I made that. Fuck no. Come on. Straighten the hell out. Well, at least I got the gold pretty much. She gonna hit the ceiling? No. Nice. Whoever's sticking around, I appreciate you sticking around. I really do. Wish I could be more lively, but nobody wants to talk about anything. Yeah, got the gold. At least I got the gold, that's cool. But I still like this low level though. Nice. Just over 800,000, nice. I'll take that.
Congratulate. Well done. You.
DC Mouse. Yay, already got the bronze. Oh, you didn't even got a 3 week. Almost made it on the rail. I do little. Yeah, I got that motherfucker. Landed it nice. So clutched the gold. Ah. Come on. You got time to clear that. But come on, go. I don't really got the gold some good, but shit. The long grab. Almost. Got super duper boost. Yeah, you little wanker. Oh, right in the face. Shit was whacked like a heart attack. And that was nice. Can I get it? Can I get it? No. Blast right past that shit. You did not do. Well, at least I got the tripler. God, barely made it. Yeah. Barely made that. Got about a minute and a half left. Ah. What's up? Finally hit a multiplier. About time to run. Yeah, almost 1,000,000 points. Let's see if I can make the eye of the needle. Yeah, I made it. Oh, that was not graceful at all. Damn, almost 1,000,000.
Congratulations, you picked up a gold.
I want to see if Haley's doing his thing. Doesn't say he is yet. Guess not. Cool. He must be taking the night off. God, what else can I play? Well, I do want to be on for a little while longer. What can I play? What can I play? We can do some Pingu videos. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do.
Oh, what are you going to be sorry? Nobody will come and say. I better get them in fire. Everybody can do something. Americano na fame. Americano lo fare medicine? E che non lo può ripetere? Se americano domande. What the send the pilot when I'm fond of the Siberian Nobel Palm, but very big. Ja, maar ik ben nu weer voor hem niet. Dat is een water van hem. Mano. Sim. Se me ne badendore e per ricordo me ne può male. Sopra il padre non Ah sì. Ah sì, devi fare donne,
Whoever left, see ya. Take it easy.
Ik heb er gewoon bij die. Ze willen kan op. Ik heb er voor de peri. Ik heb er kan op. Bingo. Bingo. Nou, god, wat.
With Zillow,
What's
you
up,
can
Green?
draw your own search. It's easy.
What is up,
and
Green?
Yeah, it's kind of fun too. Zillow also knows.
Make sure this is loud enough for everybody. Hey, doing well, cool. I think everybody else dipped for a little bit. That's alright, I'm keeping this shit open for another half hour or so. Depends on what happens. I'm just mainly advertising my little radio show thing tomorrow. But yeah, glad you came back. One of those hangout nights. Yeah. Read your back. Albus, what's up, man? Hey, I guess, I assume this is your first time in here tonight, so say tomorrow night, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going on a internet radio website called Freedomslips.com, and some guy named Mario wants to talk to me about Twitch and political stuff and other things. So after well, that's what I'm explaining. After we're done doing the show and I'm recording it, then I'll upload it for y'all to hear, and I'll let you know how it went. Pretty much, if the guy claims that to not want to ambush me or give me a shit show or be a fuck stick, whatever. But we'll see how it goes. And so the guy wants to interview me because he's seen my Twitch channel, and he says he's libertarian-ish, and he agrees with 90% of what I talk about. So I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow night on the freedomslips.com, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. I mean, if I get ambushed, I get ambushed. Whoop-de-doo. It ain't the first time. Oh my god, no. So yeah, so I don't think it'll be like that, but I didn't know if you or anybody else knew how Freedom Slips operates, because I haven't really found many of their broadcasts on the internet. Some on YouTube, and that's about it. But I don't know what these guys are talking about. The guy says he's libertarian, but he sounds alright. So it'll be a good chance for me to test out my my argument on how to deal with anti-taxers. By the way, Albus, did you see my new video on anti-taxers yet? Cool. If you could, make sure you give it the thumbs up for me if you did not already, because I already got 3 anti-tax dillweeds downvoting it. Yeah, I must have pissed them off because they didn't say shit. They were just like downvote. Yeah. Maybe Mr. Dapperton will see it. So it was your Cug them ant-cappers, yeah. Ant-cappers are so stupid. I went down if one of them tried to get me to go on their show, like, dude. They wouldn't have an income in the they wouldn't have the level of income they enjoy now in the first place. Is a bit more precise, but yeah. I was hoping one of them would show up in the room tonight, and no, so far no. I mean, I don't bite. I don't kick people out of the room for disagreeing with me or the stream. I mean, they gotta figure I'm pretty reasonable, unless they're just a bunch of punk bitches with no spine and no real integrity, trying to sell the American people a poisonous ideology. That's probably why I downloaded it, because I coined the the taxation is theft as a poisonous ideology. I bet they didn't like that too much. The thing is, about 6 months to a year ago, I already went to a bunch of ANCAP or YouTube pages, and I posted basically that same argument on those pages. And some responded, some didn't, and the ones that responded, well, they didn't exactly have a good time with me. So they've known about it for a while. So if they had a counter for it, they would have had a chance to do it. Other than genuflecting or bullshitting them, calling me a statist or whatever. I gotta memorize the song. The enclosure. What is that? Turn this down. Green element. What is that exactly? Oh, I love this last song. Memorize, yeah. Trickery. Alright, this is a good one. It's multiple engines in Europe. Ah, the British are fine. I'm just pulling their legs a little bit. Make sure it's loud enough for you to hear, but not too loud. Yeah, but what is the enclosure? Exactly.
Alors, animation vendeur va demain, vite, 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 vite.
Deep. Oh yeah. The enclosure is considered to be the beginning of capitalism when rentiers, landlords, stole land from the common folk. Capitalism was originally going to have more collectivized land. Yeah, it should, because if we have a system of capitalism where it's not just focused on profits and growth, but is focused the same amount on human-centered needs, then it'd be like a self-sustaining system. It wouldn't be such a tool for extraction. And see, the thing is, a lot of people, right, have to realize that that even someone that just arrived in this country, like yesterday, right, even tourists or whatever, are a valuable resource in it of themselves, because we are consumers and customers, and it's our consumer spending and spending money as customers that drives business and drives economic growth. And if you make less than, say, $40,000 a year, then every dollar you spend, causes over the course of a year $3 worth of economic growth for GDP. Now, that doesn't mean that $1 is turned into $3, but it just means that that dollar bounces around over the course of the year in the economy, causing $3 worth of growth for the GDP. And the thing I'm talking about when I talk about it with a basic income is that a basic income is simply a consumer getting some of that economic growth that they generated and made happen back as a citizen's dividend, $1,000 a month or so. And in that way, you get rid of poverty's expensive effects, is get rid of all that grinding poverty shit. You save money, and people got minimum financial security, anxiety goes way down, and next thing you know, you got money just keep flowing back into the economy, flowing, especially when you take into account the increasing levels of automation, and keep taking that into account, boom, 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 and just keep going on to allow us to be freed up to do other work or other things we're interested in doing. But yeah, that comes into my whole thing, and we'll talk about this dude tomorrow night. As long as it doesn't get too far off the rails. Yeah, I'll play the rest of this clip. I love this little Pingu cartoon. And he shot his ass like. Like a little Hitler penguin. Yeah. Yeah, Keynes. Yeah, like Keynesian economics. Yeah. He's right. But maybe in 2030s to 2040s, that might be a reality. Maybe. Or something closer to it than it is now. The 30s, man. Like, the 20s into the 30s might be, hello? To what? Well, it means you might work like 2 8-hour days or 4 4-hour days. But the economy is going to become more and more automated through automation, and that's a good thing as long as people get a citizen's dividend back as a slice of the economic growth they generated with their consumer spending, and through a basic income on top of current social programs. It cannot be as a straight up replacement. But let's say if down the road they wanted to replace certain programs many years down the road, then they'd have to take that money and add it to the basic income amount. Would you start off with like maybe $1,000 a month for the basic income, then a few years later, after some programs get cut just for bureaucratic reasons, you add say $250, $300 to that amount, so $1,300 amount every American citizen gets, and you can do it like that. But so some people like Charles Murray want to outright get rid of every social program, including Social Security, and only give people $1,000 a month. That shit is a fucking ripoff. I mean, if he wants to do that, you better give everybody $2,500 a fucking month for life. I mean, if he's going to do that. I mean, could we do it? Yeah. Our economy would just absolutely just grow like crazy if we did that. But, we Americans are slow. So, it's like baby steps, I guess. Not baby steps, not incrementalism, but reasonable baby steps. So, oh, this is kind of working. This is kind of working. This is kind of working. Okay, let's go a little far. Let's see how far. But, yeah, 2 hours away. It's not, but it's better than nothing. It's just meant in most places in America to mitigate the costs of and the expensive effects of grinding poverty. I mean, it's not an extravaganza film, but it's like, hey, it's $1,000 a month to do what you want because you're an American and you're 18 and older, and do what you want with it. Invest in the business, pay some bills, get your car fixed, get some food or extra food, pay your bills, and then people will see that it fucking works. The idea is so fucking simple, it's ridiculous. I mean, I can't tell you guys how I know, but I already know this shit fucking works. Not even through the test pilots they've done all over the world with a basic income, which have been very successful. But the concept works, and we won't end up like Venezuela, and we won't end up like fucking Zimbabwe, because Zimbabwe fucked up by just printing money endlessly. I'm not saying we need to print quadrillions and quadrillions and quadrillions of dollars. We don't need to do all that. We just need to do a one-time $3 trillion deposit, because the government can print all kinds of money, all the money it needs. The federal government can. So you print just enough to put that $3 trillion in there. Then year after year after year, you just top it off, and that's going to cost about $600 billion a year to do so, and it's a good deal cheaper than what we're doing now, letting poverty exist. Letting poverty exist is like a passive jobs program for law enforcement, the courts, and other factors that come into poverty. But you don't even have the tax rich. That don't even have the tax rich people. You don't. We'd save money compared to what we're doing now. You can actually lower tax a little bit if you wanted to on everybody. Same thing we did Medicare for all, public college, public internet. Those would be investments that would actually end up paying for themselves through economic growth. So we can grow our way out of the debt we have now. So let's say 10, 20 years from now, when our economy is like 30, 40 trillion dollars and our debt is maybe 25 trillion. Well, guess what? That's a much better debt to income, debt to GDP ratio than what we have now. That's as simple as fucking that. That's like you said, man. The best solution is usually the easiest, and that's what I'm so hot about getting out, and getting the message out. And even if people on the far right or far libertarian like scoff at it, most people are going to say, you know what? Yeah, that sounds like something I should look into. I'll tell people, I'll tell you, I'll tell everybody, hey, don't take my word for it. Look into it yourselves. Let's watch some of the basic income videos. Let's watch some videos. Fuck Peterson, fucking chump, punk bitch, backed out of a fucking debate with Richard Wolff. I'm Peterson, and I won't debate a socialist because I might lose, so I punk out because I'm an alpha male who eats meat. He sucks on meat. Fuck. Hey, I don't judge, I'm just saying. Let's see. Here we go. This is good.
We like to think that people get what they deserve.
Yeah, Kurz Kazakh next. But this is the first video I ever watched about the idea of basic income. The first time I was exposed to the idea, I was on Facebook. It says basic income for the US. I was like, okay, cool, it's a cartoon on Facebook, I'll watch it. It seems important. Then I watched it, dude. This got me going, looking into basic income. That was about a year and a half ago. And ever since then, I've been looking into it, digging real deep into it, and then really about a year or so ago, then I really started to see what it can do, saving money, providing financial security to all adult citizens, and wiping out poverty. And quite frankly, I want my fucking dividend. You should want it too. Everybody should want their fucking dividend. We are being ripped off right now because we're not getting our dividend because of how our consumer spending grows the economy. We're getting fucked, dude.
If you work hard and make the right decisions, you should have a good life. So if it doesn't work out, we feel like it's our fault. But 43 million Americans, including 15 million children, live in poverty. I don't think it's all their fault. The job market is like a game of musical chairs, and since we depend on employment to stay out of poverty, it's like playing musical chairs over hot coals. Traditional 40-hour week, full-time jobs are becoming scarce. Meanwhile, technology is removing chairs from the game. Cars can already drive themselves. But it's not just taxi and truck drivers who should be worried. It's fast food workers, retail associates, farmers, lawyers, writers, accountants, doctors, even animators like me. All sorts of jobs can now be done in part or entirely by machines. No matter how educated we get, at some point we can't compete with their speed or cost. It should be great if we have more time, but the way our system's set up, we're in for a lot of pain. So a lot of people like me think we should have a universal basic income. It would be something like $1,000 a month, and let us live with dignity, regardless of work status. It would reduce stress and insecurity, and give us the time to focus on work that has more purpose and meaning. It'd be like a secure floor over the hot coals. Might feel wrong, given out money with no strings attached. Some think people might stop working altogether. They could spend it all on drugs or alcohol, or just play video games all day. But let's look at the evidence. Experiments and programs providing direct cash transfers have been conducted all over the world. They show that as people's economic security improves, they continue to work. More start their own businesses. Crime rates drop, health outcomes improve, more people finish school, and people are able to stay housed. Now before you call me a dirty communist in the comments section, let's go back to...
Oh, by the way, this guy Jacko here, I went to this other video because this is the second animation that this guy's name is Adam Animates. I'm subscribed to his stuff. Fucking why not? And there's another video that he made a Canadian version of this. So I went to Jacko's comment and I gave him hell.
In 1970, when 80% of Americans were for a basic income. Advocates included Martin Luther King Jr., Milton Friedman, John Kenneth Galbraith, church groups, labor unions, 1,200 economists, and President Nixon himself. These economists sent him a letter saying the country will not have met its responsibility until everyone in the nation is assured an income no less than the officially recognized definition of poverty. The cost would be substantial, but well within the country's economic and fiscal capacity. Nixon's family assistance plan passed the House, but was blocked in the Senate by Republicans who said it cost too much, and Democrats who said the amount wasn't high enough. Eventually, a study came out saying basic income increased divorce. Turned out the numbers were wrong and divorce rates don't really change, but it was too late. There was a moral panic about women having too much freedom, and we haven't heard much about it since. But there is an example of basic income already happening in America. The Alaska Permanent Fund was created in 1976 from revenue generated from state land. The fund recognizes each Alaskan as a co-owner of these natural resources, and it pays all residents a dividend between $1,000 and $2,000 a year. It's widely popular, and Alaska is among the most equal of U.S. states.
Oh, by the way, in Alaska, they're trying to fuck around with that fund right now and take it away. I think to give it back to the oil companies, basically. Friedman believed in a more negative income tax. Yes, he did. A little different. He still believed the main source of income would be from private charity. People like Milton Friedman are fucking out of their fucking mind. Is he fucking dead? Good. 2006. Fuck him.
With the lowest rates of poverty and the highest well-being index scores.
Dipshit.
Economists from across the political spectrum agree that basic income is affordable. One way to do it is to have a negative income tax, where income is supplemented to a certain level, and benefits gradually taper off as you earn more. This is the model that almost happened in the 70s, and is being tested in Ontario right now. Another way to do it would be to have a universal basic income, where everyone gets something like $1,000 a month. This is the model I prefer, because it avoids the means testing of what the income cutoff should be, and it can cost the same as a negative income tax. Either way, bringing everyone in America above the poverty line amounts to a $900 billion transfer from the richest 20% to the rest of us. When people are desperate, crime rates go up, education rates drop, and healthcare costs rise. It's not a magic bullet that's going to solve everything, but by investing in a basic income, we save on these massive costs before they start, and won't have to worry so much when our jobs can be done by machines. Please add your voice to the growing movement for a basic income, and start conversations with your family, friends, colleagues, and elected representatives. It's time for a universal basic income.
No, let's watch the Kazakh one. That was a great video. Here it is, yeah. 4 million views. Incredible.
Hi kids,
Hi kids. Fuck off. Ooh, a selfish argument for making the world a better place. We'll watch that one next. I haven't seen that one before. Ooh, I burped.
The state covered your cost of living. Would you still go to work? Go back to school? Not work at all? What would you do? This concept is called a Universal Basic Income, or UBI, and it's nothing less than the most ambitious social policy of our times. In 2017, basic income is gaining momentum around the world. First trials are ongoing or on their way, and a growing number of countries are considering UBI as an alternative to welfare. How would it work, and what are the key arguments for and against? Right now, people can't really agree what universal basic income is or should be. Some want to use it to eliminate welfare and cut bureaucracy. Others want it as a free extra for existing programs, or even want it to be so high that work itself becomes optional. For this video, we'll talk mostly about the minimum basic income, enough money to be above the poverty line. In the US, this means about $1,000 a month or $12,000 a year.
Let me see what this is. Charlie accident. She went to cool.
The money would not be taxed, and you could do whatever you wanted with it. In this scenario, UBI is a way of transferring the wealth of a society while still keeping the free market intact. But if we hand out free money, will people...
I agree. Green element poverty level, I believe, should be at least 15,000, and I'd like it to see it due to inflation closer to $18,000. But you're right.
People just spend it on booze and stop working? A 2013 study by the World Bank.
What would that be if it was 18,000 divided by 12? Let's play this. Wow, 1,500 a month. That sounds about right.
Specifically examined if poor people waste their handouts on tobacco and alcohol.
Oops.
If they receive
Sorry
it in the
about
form of
that.
cash.
Snoop Dogg dance.
The clear answer: no, they don't. The opposite is true. Other studies have shown that the richer you are, the more drugs and alcohol you consume. The lazy and drunk poor person is a stereotype rather than reality. What about laziness? Universal basic income test runs done in Canada in the 1970s showed that around 1% of the recipients stopped working, mostly to take care of their kids. On average, people reduced their working hours by less than 10%.
Probably is.
The extra time was used to achieve goals like going back to school or looking for better jobs. But if laziness and drugs are not a huge deal, why doesn't our current welfare state solve poverty? Welfare or unemployment programs often come with a lot of strings attached, like taking part in courses, applying to a certain number of jobs a month, or accepting any kind of job offer, no matter if it's a good fit or what it pays. Besides the loss of personal freedom, these conditions are often a huge waste of time and only serve to make the unemployment statistics seem less bad. Often your time would be much better spent looking for the right job, continuing education, or starting a business. Another unwanted side effect of many welfare programs is that they trap people in poverty and promote passive behavior. Imagine a benefit of $1,000 each month. In a lot of programs, if you earn a single dollar extra, the whole thing is taken away. If you take a job that's paying $1,200, you might not only lose your benefits, but because of your taxes and other costs like transportation, you might end up having less money than before. So if you actively try to better your situation and your total income is not improving or even shrinking, welfare can create a ceiling that traps people in poverty and rewards passive behavior. A basic income can never be cut, and therefore getting a job and additional income will always make your financial situation better. Work is always rewarded. Instead of a ceiling, it creates a floor from which people can lift themselves up. But even if UBI is the better model, is it economically feasible? What about inflation? Won't prices just rise, making everything just like it was before? Since the money is not being created by magic or printers, it needs to be transferred from somewhere. It's more of a shift of funds than the creation of new ones. Hence, no inflation.
Yep.
Okay, but how do we pay for it? There's no right answer here because the world is too diverse. How well off a country is, what the local values are. Are things like high taxes or cutting the defense budget politically acceptable or not? How much welfare state is already in place, and is it effective? Each country has its own individual path to a UBI. The easiest way to pay for a UBI is to end all welfare and use the free funds to finance it. Not only would this make a number of government agencies disappear, which in itself saves money, it would also eliminate a lot of bureaucracy. On the other hand, cutting them could leave many people worse off than before.
Yep.
If the goal is to have a foundation for everybody, there still need to be programs of some sort because just like countries, people are not the same. The second way, higher taxes, especially for the very wealthy. In the US, for example, there's been a lot of economic growth, but most of the benefits from it have gone to the richest few percent. The wealth gap is rapidly widening, and many argue that it might be time to distribute the spoils more evenly to preserve the social peace. There could be taxes on financial transactions, capital, land value, carbon, or even robots. But UBI is not necessarily expensive. According to a recent study, a UBI of $1,000 per month in the US could actually grow the GDP by 12% over 8 years because it would enable poor people to spend more and increase overall demand. What about the people who do the dirty work? Who will work in the fields, crawl through sewers, or lift pianos? If you don't need to for survival, will people still do hard, boring, and unfulfilling labor? UBI might give them enough leverage to demand better pay and working conditions. A study calculated that every extra dollar going to wage earners would add about $1.21 to the national economy, while every extra dollar going to high-income Americans would add only 39 cents. There would still be very rich and poor people, but we could eliminate fear, suffering, and existential panic for a significant part of the population. Making poor citizens better off could be a smart economic tactic. For some, this isn't enough. They want a UBI large enough to live a middle-class existence. If we set the financial obstacle aside, this idea fundamentally challenges how our society is constructed. By earning money, you earn the possibility to take part in society. This determines your status and options, but it also forces many people into spending huge chunks of their time on things they don't care about. In 2016, only 33% of US employees were engaged at work, 16% were actively miserable, and the remaining 51% were only physically present. Would 67% of people stop working if they could? It would be unfair to portray work as just a chore. Work gives us something to do. It challenges us. It motivates us to improve. It forces us to engage. Many find friends or partners at work. We work for social status, wealth, and our place in the world. We're looking for something to do with our lives. And for many people, work gives them meaning. There are other concerns with UBI. If all welfare programs were exchanged for one single payment, this gives the government a lot of leverage. Individual programs are easier to attack or cut than a multitude. Or populists might promise drastic changes to the UBI to get into power. And a universal basic income doesn't tackle all problems when it comes to inequality. Rents, for example. While $1,000 might be great in the countryside, it's not a lot for expensive metropolitan areas, which could lead to poor people moving outwards and the difference between rich and poor becoming even more extreme. And of course, for some people, the concept of work itself not being essential for survival is appalling. So is the universal basic income a good idea? The honest answer is that we don't know yet. There needs to be a lot more research, more and bigger test runs. We need to think about what kind of UBI we want and what we're prepared to give up to pay for it. The potential is huge. It might be the most promising model to sustainably eliminate poverty. It might seriously reduce the amount of desperation in the world and make us all much less stressed out. This video was made possible by a universal basic income provided by you, our viewers. 10,000 people around the world gift us a monthly income on patreon.com/kurzgesagt.
No, but the idea that politicians might try to, like to do what he says is, I mean that's already being done right now anyway. And I mean, in one degree or another. As far as the government getting too much power, the thing is, I mean, let's say our government does it for a few years. Well, in those few years, people have that money coming in, and they'll be better off than they are now. So if all of a sudden the government cuts it for whatever reason, they're still better off than we are now. Then we're still in a much better position to get those to get the shit changed back of which would be very likely. So it'd be like it would be like fucking with the Canadians' healthcare system in Canada or some shit like that. They could do it, but they don't want to because we have elections over and over and over again. These elected officials want to be re-elected, So that's kind of, I mean, it's a valid concern, but it's not. It's not that problematic,
Performance is
really.
your profession, but you
So yeah, probably watch. Well, I know poisonous animals poison themselves, and they're just immune to it.
Until recently, the vast majority of the world population worked on farms, and the total production of the world's economy was mostly the total agricultural output. And this output was limited by the fixed size of the land. The total output of the economy did not change a lot year by year. The size of the pie was fixed. The world was a zero-sum game. In such a stagnating world, the only way to get better off is if someone else gets worse off. If you take a bigger piece of the pie, someone else's gets smaller. If you want more food, then conquering, plundering, and stealing are great strategies. Your neighbor's loss is your gain.
I haven't seen it before, so it is probably a good one.
This was the state of things for thousands of years. Societies invaded each other constantly to get more pie. Economic inequality was extreme. Some had all the pie they wanted, while others had to live with the crumbs. Then the Industrial Revolution happened, and everything changed. We developed machinery, better crops, better fertilizers. Agricultural output skyrocketed. But we didn't just produce more food, every industrial sector exploded in terms of productivity. From 1700 to 1870, the production of iron in Britain increased 137-fold. The Industrial Revolution led to a previously unimaginable increase in economic output. This altered the nature of our societies. Economic growth changed the world from a zero-sum game to a positive-sum game. We had found a way to create a bigger pie. But not only a bigger pie, but a pie that was growing bigger each year. More people could have more at the same time. This development is spreading and continuing today. Antibiotics kill bacteria, power plants deliver energy, cell phones connect us, planes let us travel cheaply, fridges store food. Continuous progress in all sectors of the economy seems normal to us today. But the change from stagnation to economic growth really was the most drastic shift in human history. How was this possible? At the very core of this massive transformation stand new ideas that lead to innovation. Innovation has many different definitions, but in the context of this video, we mean better solutions to existing problems and solutions to problems we didn't know we had. The more you innovate, the more complex and interesting problems you discover as your wishes and needs evolve. The average citizen in Norway 250 years ago might have wanted some really good shoes. 150 years ago, maybe a bicycle. 80 years ago, a car. 30 years ago, cheap air travel. And so on. Once we get what we want, we don't stop.
Jaeger.
We can see
Okay.
how we can improve things even more and how to make things even better.
That's
The
nice.
new positive-sum world has existed for 0.1% of human history, and we have yet to get used to it. It has a consequence that feels really unintuitive. In a positive-sum world, it's in your personal, selfish best interest
Down a
that
little bit.
every human on planet Earth is well off. It's good for you if people in obscure parts of countries you've never heard of are prospering. There is a genuine, selfish argument for making the world a better place. In a positive-sum world, the more people are well off, the better your own life is. This is because of the nature of innovation. It is fundamentally driven by supply and demand. The supply increases when more people have the freedom and education to contribute. They become inventors, researchers, engineers, or thinkers that come up with new ideas. The demand for ideas increases as people get richer and can pay for new solutions. They increase the size of the market for innovations. Innovation follows incentives. So naturally, if many people want and can pay for something, it will get the innovator's attention and energy. Improving the lives of those who are worst off has a multiplying effect. It increases demand for ideas, while at the same time making it easier for ideas to be produced. Let's take an example that interests all of us, a cure for cancer. If there are 1 billion people in the world that have the wealth to pay for cancer treatments, innovation will follow this demand. So hundreds of billions of dollars have been invested in medical research. This had a huge effect, but we're still nowhere near to curing all forms of cancer. Today, every 6th person in the world dies of cancer, and you might be one of them. Now imagine if demand were higher. Imagine instead of 1 billion people being able to pay for a cure for cancer, there were 4 billion or 7 billion. Imagine how far medicine could have developed if we'd invested 7 times as much in curing cancer. On top of that, there's so much human potential being wasted right now. The work of a poor farmer in a developing nation is not useful to you, but if he becomes better off, his children might spend their time in university developing things that are useful to you. Instead of having some hotspots of innovation in the developed world, we would have many hotspots all over the world. The research output of humanity would be many times what it is right now. Could we have cured cancer by now if that were the case? Well, maybe. If we spent 7 times as much on research, had 7 times as many people working on it, and a global network of medical research, things would certainly be further ahead than they are now. And this is the core of the argument. The more people want the same thing that
It's
you
almost
want,
done.
the more likely you are to get it. That is what it means to live in a positive-sum world. You don't gain more pie if poor places stay poor. Instead, you get more pie if poor places get richer, contribute ideas, and grow the global pie. Do you like space travel? Imagine there were billions.
Here we go. Is that you, Green? I'll subscribe to him. Hey, yos. Thanks to democracy, yeah? Huh. He's had his stuff on for a little while. I wonder how many subs he has. Based on this, he might have 500 to 1,000, I'm guessing. 8-bit politics, radical Republicans too. Crisis in Cuba. Let's see if this progressive voice is streaming or not. I guess he's taking the night off. Oh, he is streaming. Oh, Green. And Green, progressive voice is streaming, so I'm going to shut the stream down and get out of here. So I'll see you guys over there. I mean, I did what I wanted to do anyway, so I got my point out. So y'all have a good day. I knew he was going to do it. I had a feeling he was going to do it. So yeah, I'll see y'all in a minute.